You know what? Speaking of things, I put this in the closed Facebook group the other day. My watching has to be MrBeast's latest video, which is where he paid for 1,000 people to be able to see, and mate, it teared me up. Holy, it teared me up.
How do you mean?
I mean, so he paid for 1,000 people's eye surgery. So there's this surgery. So apparently 50% of blindness can be cured because it's purely that the retina gets this like glaze over it, and a surgeon can go in, they can put this injection in, suck out the stuff that's creating the glaze, and then recoat it. As you know, I'm not an eyesight expert. I'm not a surgeon. What's an eyesight expert called?
So how much? So is the reason that it isn't widely done? Is it because it's very expensive?
I think it's health insurance and stuff. So what he did, which was beautiful, is he paid for 1,000 people all over the world, and a lot of the ones in America. He went and he met the people, and dude, it was beautiful. There was people. There was a guy who wanted to be able to see so he could drive a car. And then not only did he pay for his eyesight, but then he just turns up in a new Tesla and was like, I bought you a car. And then there was one where the guy basically was doing an eye test, and the text said, you have won $10,000, and he couldn't read it, did the surgery, bring him back. Can you read it now? And he's like, I have won $10,000. Boom, 10 grand in his wallet, like in his pocket. Dude, it was
so
beautiful.
Cool.
Like and what I love about it is that it fires me the fuck up this, because it's just a guy who seems, from what I can see on any of the podcasts he's done, any of the stuff that he talks about, he's just a super down-to-earth young kid who has figured it out. He's just worked hundreds of thousands of hours figuring out algorithms, figuring out how to do it, and any money that he makes, he seems to genuinely reinvest it in making bigger videos.
Yeah.
And it's just like this snowball effect where everything he touches turns to fucking gold. Like, he's giving islands away, this guy. And I don't think he gets enough credit because he's young and he's a content creator and he's a YouTuber. The amount of philanthropy this guy's doing is off the scale. Like, it's off the scale.
Yeah,
anyone who works for him,
actually.
like, he basically creates like millionaires who work for him. It's like they just gives them copious amounts of money just to enjoy like a nice life and stuff. Like, I don't think this guy gets enough credit. I think people look at him as just this content creator. He's getting tons of views, but that video, when I watched it, it had been out for a day and it had 65 million views.
And it's got a good message. It's got
and it's
positive,
all positive,
it's
dude.
Positive. Yeah,
it's
exactly,
not clickbait. Yeah. It's just a positive thing. Like, fire me the hell up, dude, because it's just like that is the knock-on effect of obviously hard work, but also that's what you can do with content creation. It's not just take and buy your own shit. It's like he just gives stuff away. Like, it's so cool.
Round of applause for him.
Round of applause, MrBeast. It's super inspiring though, man. Yeah. You know, I know we've done certain things on little micro levels, but it does inspire you to be like, you know what, we could do more. Like, you can do more. You can help people. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't want to throw ideas out there because it's not the time and place, but that's just beautiful that he's doing that. Obviously, he is doing it for financial reward, but it's so dope to see that financial reward just goes right back into the circle and just helps someone else out. So
yeah, absolutely, very cool.
Shout
very
out,
cool.
MrBeast. Yeah, and it's
I'll be honest.
I don't know. It's just interesting.
Yeah, I've listened to his podcast with Rogan, and I've never actually watched one of his videos, which is very.
Oh, there you go. I think there's a lot of what would you call it? A lot of thought obviously goes into them. There's a lot of, you know, it's very it's very like it'll catch your attention and keeps you hooked in. But that is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's just worked it out. He's just worked it out. And what's cool about him, and I don't know if I'm off on this, but there's no secrets. It's not like he's doing something that he won't talk about. It's just like, this is what you do. You make good content. You post it at the right time. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, there's no secrets. And I think people maybe think that about content creation. There's some sort of secret algorithm or whatever. I don't know, but it's not. It's just consistency. And have you seen all the videos he's done to himself that he's posted? So like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, he started making these videos and he scheduled them on his YouTube channel to come out in the future. And it's basically him predicting where his channel will be at that point. So 5 years ago or whatever, he made this video saying that in 5 years' time, I want to have 10 million subscribers, but he's actually got 100 million. And this video comes out of him really young, and he's just sat there making a video to camera.
That's so cool, isn't it?
Yeah, just scheduling them for like 10 years ahead or whatever it is. Cool,
I wish my brain worked in that manner. You know, like it's such
that's like you are manifesting the future. I think. I don't know if there's truth to that. It could go out to nobody, right? It could have been going out to nobody, but
he's
there's
fascinating.
Something in that stuff, man.
Yeah, he's fascinating because he talks openly about learning how to make stuff go viral. Like, I'm not necessarily interested in making stuff be the most. It sounds stupid, but it's probably why I'll never make it as a YouTuber. Is I'm not really interested in just making it be popular. You know. It's like it still has to be like real.
It still has to be authentic, and that's. I agree 100 with you, and I think he has done it in a way that it's still really authentic because he is that guy.
That's what he's interested in.
It doesn't look like It doesn't look like it's pretend. It's not like it's something he turns on to camera. It's just him being him, and that is extremely difficult to do, and probably even harder to maintain. But I don't know. Crazy, crap. Shout out MrBeast, man. Like I said, I definitely didn't give him enough credit before I started watching any of his videos. I've watched 3 ever.
Yeah.
But that one got me pretty hard. I was like, holy shit, the power of content creation and just being a good dude and just putting out good things into the world.
Yeah, absolutely. So back to the actual video. In humans, imagine how much of a big deal it is. I'm trying to find it right now. Like, our sensory... I've got confused now. Okay, so sensory perception, I think, is the collection of words. Basically, what percentage of the information that goes to your brain, where it comes from? Like, in humans, so as a comparison to make this make sense, in humans, we don't use smell as much as a dog does. So for a dog or a cat, if you have a really strong smell, that's overwhelming, just like if we had a really, really bright light. Like you can be overwhelmed by smell. It's actually relatively difficult by comparison for a human to be overwhelmed by smell. You can sit in a lift with a really strong perfume and put up with it, deal with it.
You're okay with it, yeah.
Whereas a cat, you watch a cat, if someone's got perfume on, the cat's just like, fuck that, it's horrible. It wants to get away, like it's overwhelming. So I think humans have a really large percentage of our sensory
sensory
perception. I think it is sensory perception. It's not sensory reception. I don't know.
Okay,
I sound stupid now, but
no, not at all.
The information that goes in, loads of it is through light and through our eyes. So when people say like you go blind or the hard of the people that can't see well have better hearing, they literally do because they rely on it more. So they're better at listening, kind of thing. So imagine how much it'd be, how important that'd be to get your eyesight back. What an amazing thing.
Did you enjoy this clip? If so, please like and subscribe. The full episode is available by hitting one of the links on the screen right now, or type The Ride Companion into your favourite podcast app. We've even put links in the show description for you. Cheers!